Alright, what's going on, guys? So, we're back for another episode of Head Coach Rebuilding. So, this time we got the Denver Broncos, and they are one of my favorite teams to use in this game. So, let's just jump right into it. We're going to grab. I decided to change up the skills that I used. I think I'm actually going to go. We're definitely going to get performance level 5 again, as usual. But instead of doing charisma, since it doesn't matter if I get fired after the first year or not, what we're actually going to do is we're going to buy game film analysis as well as off-season seminar, which is with 10,000 points. So we can then buy two skills. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy receiver discipline and run blocking discipline. So I think that'll work better. We're gonna change the playbook again to make it 3-4 pressure, and there we go. So yeah, so the Broncos are a team that I have used before. I have done pretty decently well with them. They have some good pieces on both sides of the ball, so I think that we should have a shot at a playoff run. They are a team that normally makes the playoffs, so we'll take a look. Actually, all right. So we're going to franchise tag. He's definitely going to go on Jason Elam, and he'll probably be our kicker because he's the best kicker in the game. I'm pretty sure. Anybody worth putting the franchise tag on? I don't think so. Abdullah, Foxworth, Payma, yeah. None of those guys are worth it. So, yeah. So, we're going to sim to free agency. Shouldn't take too long, so we'll just chill out. But, yeah. Sorry I haven't uploaded the past few days. I haven't feeling the best, and I've been trying to work on some stuff outside of YouTube. So, I already took a few days off. But we're back. Doing some more head coach. I do plan on getting back to NBA and New Vegas and maybe some other stuff in the future. But we've got... Okay, so this is what we got. So we got Jay Cutler, who was a solid quarterback. Patrick Ramsey is definitely going to be trade bait. Selvin Young, decent back, as is Andre Hall, so we're going to keep them as our backups. Mike Bell we'll keep for now, but he might be gone later. Then at receiver, we got Brandon Marshall, who is really, really good. Brandon Stokely, who is average, but he's going to get traded. And then Glenn Martinez. So, yeah. So then, tight end, we got some decent options. We got Daniel Graham, Tony Scheffler, Nate Jackson is going to be traded, and then Chad Mustard, who is a blocking tight end that we're going to probably trade to a team that uses the blocking system. So then Ben Hamilton is pretty okay. So yeah, left tackle we got Ryan Harris, who's decent. He'll probably be our backup. Ben Hamilton, pretty good at left guard. Mark Fenton, though, is definitely going to get cut. No one's going to trade for him. Tom Nalen, really good center. Going to keep him. Chris Cooper, probably our backup. Montre Holland, really going to trade or cut. And then Eric Pierce, probably our backup right tackle. Isaac Snell, same deal, probably going to get cut. Tim Crowder is pretty decent. Jarvis Moss is probably going to get cut due to his high salary. We're going to wait until after the preseason to do that because of his the cap penalty that goes along with him. So then Elvis Dumerville, we're probably going to trade. He's really good in other systems, but not ours. So that's why we're going to trade him. Then Marcus Thomas, we'll definitely keep around. Alvin McKinley, probably going to get traded or cut. Same with Josh Mallard and Kenny Peterson. Then we definitely got to upgrade up left side linebacker with Nate Webster and Lewis Green. Neither of them are very good. So we got DJ Williams and we got Jordan Beck. Beck probably not going to make it. Same with Jamie Winborn. And at corner we have two solid options in Champ Bailey and Dre Bly. Bly is not the best, but we can't get rid of him because of his high cap penalty. And at safety we have Jalen Lynch, who's pretty good. We have no strong safety at the moment, so we're going to change that. And we have Jason Elam. We have Sam Pelescu, who we're going to trade or cut because of his low overall. So, start looking for some trades. So, the first thing I can think of is we need a strong safety. I know a good option in the draft, but we could try to make a deal with another team. I think what I'm going to try first, though, is to find a good receiver to pair with Calvin Johnson. And for that, I'm going to go to my favorite teams to trade with, the Detroit Lions, but they don't like any of our players, so we're not going to go for that. Okay, so from there on, we got... So we have... trying to think what we can do from there. Just kind of scrolling around. Let's just see what we can get done here. One other thing is I kind of want to get into the middle linebacker to pair with DJ Williams in the 3-4. So we're going to give to our Patrick Willis. They do like Brandon Stokely and Montre Holland, oddly enough. And Elvis Dumerville. So could there be a package around those guys? Stokely, Dumerville, and a 3rd round pick. Or Montre Holland, Dumerville, and a 5th round pick. I kind of want to do that if they would do it. They actually look like they might do it. I would definitely be down to do that trade. That works for me. Yeah. So now I know the Niners like Stokely. We can go for Joe Staley as well, potentially. But they don't really... Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit high. But I think I'm going to do it, actually. Well, because we do need a right tackle. So, yeah. And we're going to move Staley over there. So that works for me. I think I am going to contact the Colts about Bob Sanders. Because sometimes I know that they like their backup quarterbacks. I thought they maybe want Ramsey, but apparently not. Also going to look at the Falcons. They seem like a team that might wheel and deal here. Who would I want from them? Because they don't have a punter. So I feel like they might trade for Pelescu. But I'm trying to think who I would want to trade for off their team. Because nobody on the roster really super interests me. Other than maybe like a Roddy White. But yeah, they don't like anybody apparently off our team. So yeah, so that line of thought isn't going to work. Let's call the Titans about Kerry Collins. I think I am going to do this. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to go over trade away, Kerry Collins. Because what happens is we can then trade him to the Bears and get a 3rd round pick and a 7th round pick this year. And all we had to give up was a 5th round pick. So that definitely works for me. I think that might be it as far as trades. I don't know. I mean, maybe I can think of another potential trade. Kind of want to try to find a left outside linebacker, so let's look at those. So we got Mike Vrabel. They don't like any of our players, though. Then we got Marcus Washington. But again, they don't like anybody on our roster. Then we got Derek Johnson. Same deal. Cato June. Okay, so yeah, so at this point, none of those guys below him are that great, so yeah. So I think we also need a right outside linebacker. So let's look at those. Let's look at Lance Briggs. Nah. Alright. So yeah, I think we're gonna just go ahead and sim to the draft, because really I don't see any of these guys making a major, having any trade interest. So I'm gonna see you guys at the draft. Alright, so we're at the draft. So I did make a couple trades off camera. So we have these picks in the draft. We have 12 and 28 in the first round. We have 38, 42 in the second round. And then we have 70, 105, 116, and then 205, 207, 212, and 214 in the 7th round. So, okay, Keith Service was going to be my guy at number 12, but he was picked. So let's just see. What do we need? We need a running back, because I did make some trades. I traded both the running backs that we had. Need a right guard. Need a right end, but I have an option for that in the 2nd round. We need a strong safety. We need a punter. Okay, so we're not taking Dominic Cromartie. He's not that great in this game, as good as he may be in real life. My one option I was thinking about was taking Brandon Albert and moving him to right guard, but I think what we're going to do is trade down out of this pick and do this. I don't want to move down that. Let's just think about this. I would love this offer from the Raiders if we were playing more than 1 year, because they usually are not that good of a team. So that could be like a top 5 pick. But I really don't want to move. I don't want to move that far down in the draft. So I think actually what we're going to do is we're just going to take Brandon Albert. I think it makes sense. And we can move either him or we can either move him or Albert, not Albert, him or Ben Hamilton to right guard. Then here at 28, we're taking Kenny Phillips, best strong safety on the board. What would even were our season goals? I didn't even look. right outside linebacker and left outside linebacker. Okay. So we're going to fail the right outside linebacker goal, which is fine, and probably the left outside linebacker as well. But we did get traded for Ernie Sims to be our outside linebacker, but he's only an 84, and you're getting an 85 or higher. All right, here, Jonathan Stewart, despite how good he may be in real life, not that great in this game. So at 38, I did trade for Calvin Johnson, so receiver's not going to be a super high priority right now. So I think what we're going to do is trade down, pick up some mid-round picks that we don't have right now. So I think what we're going to do is move and take this offer from the Eagles and get well, maybe not actually. Hold on. Let me think about this. Just see what kind of offers are floating around. Let's do this one from the Jags. I kind of like it. 58th pick and then a 5th and 6th. Yeah, we'll do that. So then here I'm gonna go and play it safe and take my man Calais Campbell, one of the best defensive ends. So we'll go with him. Then we're also going to have the 58th pick. And here, Jordan Dizon actually isn't that bad. But I think the better play is going to be to take... yeah, let's go Ray Rice to be our running back. Because he's pretty solid. Then at number 70, we're kind of set at D tackle, I think. So we're going to do instead, so we don't have a 4th round pick. I'm going to go and take Earl Bennett to be our slot receiver. Because I think we're pretty set at D tackle to where we don't need Dre Moore. See, I'm trying to see if any team, I did cut some of the guys that like didn't have a cap penalty attached. Cap space shouldn't be a huge concern because the Broncos have like one of the highest cap space in the game, and I thought about signing some free agents, but I chose not to. I'm trying to see if any of these teams will take like Alan McKinley. I think Alan McKinley's like the only guy that might get trade interest. But yeah, so Martin Manningham. Yeah, so I'm kind of glad. This is looking like a draft where we should really get Andre Woodson to be our backup quarterback. So what we're gonna do instead is pick up our left side linebacker, Xavier Adibi. And then here we're going to take probably, let's think, who would be a good option here. I think actually we're going to trade down out of this spot as well and get, yeah, 5th and 6th from the Colts. Looks pretty good to me. Wow, Athia Rubin went in the 4th round. And Josh Johnson goes into the 4th. But yeah, Woodson should slip now. So you have 2 5ths, 2 6ths, and a bunch of 7ths to work with. We missed out on Roy Schewing, but we didn't really need him all that much anyway. The Jags. Yeah, they don't. Yeah. Mike Hart actually isn't that bad, so I'm actually gonna take him. He usually slips later than this, but I kind of want to get that approval up a little bit. Trey Williams isn't that good though, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with. Basically, I'm looking for depth at this point because we need a lot of stuff. We need a lot of depth guys. So I think what we can do is take just looking at different options. I think I'm actually going to take Frank Okam. He normally doesn't fall this far. He normally gets taken after Rubin, or before Rubin, I mean. So I'm kind of surprised that he was still there. The only thing is he's kind of injury prone, but he does have high potential, so it should work out. Okay, again, not taking Trey Williams. I think I will take a corner though. Or I'll wait. If anybody takes Williams, then I'll wait and get Will Height. So I think what we'll do is here we will take. Is Kevin Robinson still on the board? Yes, he is. We're gonna take him to fill out our receiving core. Wow, Tony Bake got drafted. You like never see that happen. So then here, I think we're going to take, we need some backup linemen. So I'm just trying to think what would be the best option. Need some backups. Really like everywhere. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take, Woodson is still available, right? Yeah, okay. What we're actually going to do then is we're going to trade down out of this pick and just see what we can get. We're going to trade down and get 2 7th from Seattle so we can pick some more players. And they end up taking John Sullivan, Alex Brink. Okay, yeah, so we're going to take Jonathan Wilhite to get our approval up. We're not taking Justin Tryon, however. What I am going to do is take Andre Woodson, just because I'm kind of paranoid. And then here, we're going to take, we need a 3rd tight end, so we're going to take, okay, both the guys I wanted are gone, never mind. So we're going to take Steven Justice to be our backup center. Let's see what we can get if we trade down. Just 2 7th-round picks from Jacksonville. We're not at the point yet where they, yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to take, yeah, we're going to need a better backup. Right outside linebacker, so we're going to take David Vobra. And then we're going to take, we're going to take Eric Baker to be our backup right end. We're going to take Chris Horton to be our backup strong safety. And that's it. So yes, we lost some approval. Fell down to a 41, which is fine. I don't think I'm going to take any undrafted rookies. So then it shouldn't take that long to sim to training camp. And I'll show you who we're going to pick. So we're going to pick some guys up out of free agency. Honestly, this doesn't really matter. But yeah, so we are going to grab some free agents. We're going to get Kyle Larson. I've never seen him go unsigned. Okay, so we need 2 running backs. So we're going to pick up probably, yeah. We're just going to pick up all these guys. Michael Pittman, Julius Jones, Cedric Houston, Deshaun Foster, Avian Kaysen. And then just see who we can trade and who we can't. And then Leonard Weaver and Ben Utecht are like the top 2 fullbacks in the philosophy that we do. So I'm also going to pick up these guys and see what we can do with them. So I'm going to see if Daryl Jackson ended up being available somehow. He did not. Okay, so then we need to pick up Kyle Brady and Mark Bruner because they're going to be trade candidates. Dane, yeah, okay. So then Rashad Moore, Dan Klecko, yeah. Then none of those guys really impressed me. Yeah. All right. So that's what we're gonna do for that. Let's see what we can do as far as trades. Brady, Bruner, Mustard. See if the Bengals have anybody interesting that they signed in free agency or anything. Nope, they didn't sign anybody really. But they might. Let's see. Nope. 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 See if they would trade us TJ Hoosh. Can't read what this says. Yeah, I would take both those guys and a first round pick. So we are not doing that. Wait, what am I doing? Let's see. With the Jaguars, we should do a trade for Rashawn Mathis. No. Let's see. Yeah, let's just try to. We'll just see something. Okay. So, Brooks, Dilfer. They're just going to be on the block. Pittman, Jones, Houston, Foster, Kaysen. Mike Bell. We might move him to halfback. He might be better there. That looks pretty good. So now I'm just trying to think who we can trade for doing this. Like I said, I think the Jags. Let's see. They do have Fred Taylor, Jones Drew, David Garrard, John Henderson. I think we're gonna just try to trade for Leon Hall. Yeah, we'll do Kyle Brady and Chad Mustard for Leon Hall. And then we'll also do... Why am I scrolling down like this? We'll also try to trade for Jonathan Joseph. Okay, Bruner and Brooks doesn't work for them. Once we do like Bruner, Brooks. Let's do that. Bruner, Brooks, and a 6th round pick. That's fine with me. 2010. So yeah. So then let's check these running backs. Pittman. Get that 6th round pick right back from the Eagles. Jones. Get 2-6 from the Panthers. I'm going to do real quick so that we can get rid of him. I normally don't do this unless I have to, but I have to right here. So what happens is if you move a player from position to position, it boosts their overall by like a lot. So now I can trade Kaysen. What I'm actually going to do is do that with Foster as well, and then go see if we can get somebody good from the Raiders. Because I think we're going to keep Cedric Houston because of his high potential. So, with Foster and Houston, we should be able to get Namdi pretty easily, I would think. Oh no, still take a 1st round pick. Okay, let's see, who else do they have? Wait, what am I doing? No Thomas Howard, but I don't think that they will trade him. Kirk Morrison, we don't really need him. But I guess we could use him, so yeah, we should be able to give up Kaysen and a 6th. Kaysen a 6th and a 7th. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then we should be able to trade Foster straight up. No? Okay. Let's see if maybe like... I'm trying to think. We had a team that always wants a running back. The Raiders might still take him. We'll just see. We can find out pretty easily. Yeah. So yeah, the Raiders will still take him. So what we can do is we can trade him for... Try for somebody that'll help us out. We need a backup free safety, so Michael Huff for a 2nd and 4th and Foster. We'll do it that way. So then yeah. So we're gonna take Cedric Houston off the trade block. Let's go ahead and we move Mike Bell to running back. 80. He doesn't. Well, let's just try to trade him. Because I know he'll get us a decent amount from. Well, no. He'll drop down in overall a bit, but he should still be pretty solid. He's not going to stay. He's an 82 overall. But we're going to take him off the trade block. And then we're just going to. Well, we'll keep Dilfer because we might need another quarterback. Okay, I'm going to negotiate the rookie contracts and then I'll see you guys. Or I'm going to actually skip the preseason as well. And I'll see you guys right before the regular season and show you what the team is looking like. Alright guys, I'm running out of time to record, so I'm not going to show you guys the team. So I'm going to go ahead and just sim the regular season and I'll let you guys know how we did in the Alright, so we're here at the end of the season, and unfortunately we missed the playoffs. We went 9-7, but we lost out on the tiebreaker with the Chiefs for the second wild card spot. So unfortunately, we did not get into the playoffs with this team, which is kind of disappointing. But so it's not a big deal though. So next up is going to be the Cleveland Browns, who I'm pretty excited to work with because they have a lot of talent on their team that I think we can make something work with. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.